Hi, my name is Chef Justin and you're watching Joburg Today.
If you're planning to get your adrenaline going this weekend, then why not try Acro Brunch, located at James and Ethel Park in Melrose. Here, check it out.
The weekend is upon us and Acro Brunch Melrose is welcoming people of all ages and sizes for some outdoor adventure. Joburg Today got special passes to get the full treetop experience, so we can tell you all about it today.
When people come to Acro Brunch, they have to expect to have fun. All right, something that is outside, okay, not just indoors, but having fun outside, doing something that is out of ordinary. With Acro Brunch, like with most people, they think it's only for kids, but it's not for kids only. It's also for adults because we have different courses, starting from the yellow course, green course, blue course, and the red course. So we cater for everyone.
And do they comply with COVID-19 regulations?
We do take the precautions like hand sanitizing. We do check the temperatures before we do the courses, but unfortunately we cannot sanitize the whole harness because it compromises the integrity of the harnesses. But we make sure that all the clients, they are wearing masks on the courses.
Like many other businesses, Acro Brunch is slowly recovering from the damage of the coronavirus.
Things have been a bit slow compared to our what we call normal, right? Because since we open, the number of clients has been so low. But now we're picking up now. We're getting to have more clients. Like for the past 2 weeks, it's been busy because most of the schools were on holidays. So we used to have a lot of clients, but now things have gone slow. Booking is essential because when it's normal, it gets really busy to the point that all our slots are fully booked. So sometimes we have to tell you to wait. So to avoid any inconveniences, we prefer that you book.
But if you're looking for something a little more leisurely to do, then I recommend you pick up the latest book by Sam Seaby, an award-winning camera journalist who shares his memoirs.
When I finished school, my dream of becoming chemical engineering was shattered because I didn't get the grade to go to university. So I went to do teaching. I was teaching maths and science in one of the local schools there. There were about 108 students, so I have to teach these people, take their exercise, go and mark them. Black education was in a mess at that time. I got a call to say, hey, come over to SABC. They are taking their first recruits to have black photographers, black cameramen, black technician.
So, in having this new opportunity, how did it allow you to tell the stories that you wanted to tell?
For me, it was very exciting. You get called to go and work for television. It's a very scarcity thing to happen at that time. You didn't even know how television works. So I was very excited. I was over the moon because it was something new, something challenging, something that is going to put me on the map. I was excited, and though I didn't know why they are now employing young people, I only discovered later that they wanted us to run the propaganda of covering mayors in the townships, as well as promoting the propaganda of the system, of the National Party system.
And the fact that you were one of the first black video journalists, I mean, what sort of pressures, what sort of experiences did you have to deal with?
I experienced a lot of stuff during the apartheid times. I agree with you. We are the custodian of the history of South Africa. We need to put our narratives so that everyone should know about. Working in those days was the hardest time to work in the township. You were supposed to work in the township during the day and then take the material to the office in town and come back to the township to sleep. Whilst you are sleeping, you hear noise outside. You are not even sure if those noises that are outside are people coming to kill you, because they saw you taking material during the day. They saw you filming. They didn't know who you were filming for, because they didn't want SABC. SABC people will film, and that material will go straight to the special branches, and people will be arrested in the evening. So it was the hardest time.
Now let's talk about the book.
Accidental Frontline Journalist is it's a book about memoirs of myself and other journalists and unsung heroes that I've put into the book as well. It's a journey that I've gone through from SABC, working for all these other companies, overseas television, working during the hottest violence of South Africa, working with Rwanda genocide, working in Somalia, working in Iraq. And I thought this story needs to be told because these stories are the stories that have made me who I am today, even if I'm traumatized as I am.
Has it been a therapeutic process or journey?
It has helped me somehow that I now take my pain to somebody else to read it as well.
So Sam, who needs to read this book and why?
I will say this book needs to be read by young people, and it needs to be read by students at universities, and it needs to be read by politicians, and it needs to be read by business people. The reason why is because it's a book that narrates the history of this country. It's a book that I become the voice of the voiceless in that book. I'm telling you, when I was in Thokoza, people get killed, 6 of them. If you go to the book of what you call to Google and you look, you will find that 6 people were killed. But you don't know how these 6 people were killed. I witnessed those 6 people killed. I witnessed the Rwanda massacre. So I even think that it should be prescribed as an educational book, so that people can read about their own history than reading about histories that they don't know.
What is it that you want the reader to take from the book itself?
I want the reader to take knowledge from the book and take a pain that I have gone through.
If you own a small, medium, or large business in the greater city of Johannesburg, then it's time you consider Joburg Today as your content partner, bringing the very best of you to your audience. For more on this, we'll see you on Monday. Local business promotion and content marketing is getting a boost from Joburg Today. Whether you're in the business of saving lives, selling running shoes, serving great food, or keeping Joburg fashionable, we've got you covered. For more on this and great exposure, contact us at info@joburgtoday.tv.